Hello and welcome. We're getting to another video. Today's video we have a legend push, someone who hit legend in the Ultra League using Galarian Moltres and a Pokemon that I've never showcased in the Ultra League, which is Gastrodon. Yes, Gastrodon in the Ultra League. It's actually a good Pokemon, and kgod here, a Twitch streamer, which I'll be leaving in the description below his socials. Make sure to check him on Twitter or on his live stream, even to make it even better. Today's video we will show his round to legend. Kgod is an Ultra League player overall, like he loves to play Ultra League, and if you are someone who loves Ultra League, you should give him a follow. I always like to check his stream, because he does run like some newly buffed Pokemons, which is kind of fun to see. Like, I've never had a Gastrodon in Ultra League. I've never seen it, and the only place where I saw it was on his stream. He also has a shiny Galarian Moltres in the Ultra League, which is actually one of the best well-designed Pokemon. Like every time I see this Pokemon, I'm like, wow, this is a very well-designed Pokemon. With Galarian Weezing in the middle, just for those fighters, especially you don't want to be like weak to Cobalion and Virizion. Virizion is manageable, but Cobalion is not. So that's why we have two answers to that, which is Gastrodon and Weezing. And something to mention here, we don't have Earth Power on Gastrodon, we have Water Pulse. Why Water Pulse? I'm assuming because of Talonflame, that's the main thing. But I'm not here to judge, I'm here to watch and enjoy these battles, just like all of you guys. So let's just go and watch these battles, and we will see how does this team. These are Ultra League battles, so technically takes longer than Great League battles. But I found out that actually Ultra League has their own viewers. Some people enjoy watching Ultra League, and I actually understand the reason behind it, because Ultra League is the only league where a super effective charge move does not KO. So they swapped into Hippowdon. I like the way kgod played it. It's like chip, and then go to your own Gastrodon, and then just get a shield advantage. Because the thing about holy dude, that shiny Moltres with the nice CP is actually wicked. The main thing about Galarian Moltres is that you need to be able to switch out, just as simple as that. They have a sorry, not a Moltres, they have an Ampharos. And this matchup, I think, is very playable. But the thing is, how can we handle the Ampharos in the back? So we landed the nuke. We need another nuke, though. This like, neutral matchups is where, like, Weezing struggle. They get the defense to drop. So now we are in a very difficult situation. We need them to shield this and somehow not let it go, but they did let it go because they know how to play it. And kgod here got the worst case scenario, which is they got the debuff and they were able to farm it down right before the switch comes. They are going to Ethereal Blaze. I mean, we called the bait, but at this point it does not matter, because the Ampharos is just so loaded on HP, I think. It's so loaded on health, and we don't have that much health, because these super effective boosted, double boosted in fact, is just chunking us. Pangoro in the lead is actually a very difficult one, but the thing about this, like, this is a bad lead in Great League, this is a fine lead in Ultra League. Like, look at kgod is going for the bait, because you can actually bait, because you do live a close combat. And look at that, he's calling a bit like a chat. He's like, no, I don't fear the pandas, okay? I am every time I look at Galarian Moltres, the shiny one, I'm like, this is a Kanto Moltres, by the way. It's like, no, it's actually the other one. So this is where Gastrodon shines against those Drapions and Tentacruel in the back. But what they can do here, they have to throw Scald, and Poison Jab is just so resisted. I mean, we don't have Earth Power, but you actually don't need Earth Power to beat it, because most of your damage is going to come from the Mud Slabs. I think he's trying to get low, but Gastrodon is just so thick, so we leave with so much health. They brought in the Pangoro. I did not see a fast move, so this could be a deny. And we swap, and we should KO in 3. Oh my, they have a Skeledridge. Something to mention here, Shadow Weezing can KO Skeledridge with 2 brutal swings. So this is one of the matchups where Shadow Weezing is 10 times better, because 2 moves here do not KO. And we died to 1 move, so you're able to get to 2 moves before them with that energy lead. We have to insert it. I mean, we could have done 1, but it doesn't matter. It actually doesn't matter, because they still live it, so it's not that great of a deal. And this matchup is going to be a GG? No, it's not. kgod's like, just wait for the Gastrodon to clutch on that dunk on the Pangoro and clutch it on the Skeledridge. Well, now I see why he has Water Pulse. Yes, Earth Power is super effective there too. I know. You think you're the only one who knows that? Yo, no, I'm just kidding. We'll come in. Just have more lights here in the room. Malamar and the lead. This is actually a great lead for Moltres, and I'm expecting them to swap out. They went to the Tentacle, but we have a Gastrodon. Gastrodon will slap the Tentacle all the way down. Just gonna throw some body slams here and there, but hey, Gastrodon's like chilling in this matchup. Okay, I need some glasses. I need to see that Tentacle. Oh my, they have a Blizzard. Yeah, that's gonna help for sure. No, it won't. kgod with the phenomenal counting they're throwing right before they get to the Scald, KOing them with the body slam, and now they bring in the Malamar. What does this Malamar do? I mean, what can this do? Like, they have to double superpower the Moltres, and Moltres can easily tank both. And I think we are in a very good situation at this point. Remember, we have 2 counters to the Malamar. Malamar is actually an insane Pokemon as long as it does not get hard countered. We don't care about this, but shielding the first one is not a bad idea. I actually agree with the shield. And they swap into Walrein. We have an Ancient Power. Do we boost? Maybe we boost and then we stay in. No, we did not boost. So we have to swap out. This is like what we have to call a bait. I mean, even if we don't shield it, it's not the end of the world, because we can just go straight, play rough, and then if they shield it, we can throw another move. But the opponent did not shield. I actually don't know why. I think opponent should have shielded there, but I'm not here to coach my opponent or kgod's opponent. I'm here to enjoy these Ultra League battles, because it's been a while since last time we posted Ultra League battles, and kgod was like, okay, leave it to me. I'll get you with the best content. Legend in the Ultra League with Galarian, with shiny Galarian Moltres. Dude, this shiny looks insane. I've been doing my daily incense every day just to get myself one of these shinies, and sadly, I haven't had one. I haven't gotten one in ages. So we were able to land a Brave Bird, and holy dude, Moltres is swept there. Okay, next battle, we have a very low down pair with a non-shiny Galarian Moltres. Holy dude, they don't look even the same. That's how wicked the design for this Pokemon is. So I like that. I don't hate the catch from the opponent. It's actually not that bad, because now we can just farm all the way down if we want. And I think he's going for the full farm down. I mean, Scald is gonna hit a bit hard, but like, what can they do? If we can, especially when he shield. They will bring in the Moltres at one point, and all we need to do is just throw the Water Pulses here. I think Water Pulse is not that bad of a charge move, so we can just throw them too. And now they have to act. I like the swap to the Weezing, because we can kind of force them to Brave Bird and then swap out. But even if they do that, we're actually so fine. Like, we swapped Weezing, and we don't care about the Weezing that much. They have their own Weezing, and we still have more than half HP Gastrodon that will slap the heck out of that Weezing. That's why we run my Mud Slapper here. Mud Slappers are generally the best. In this, Mud Slappers and Astonishers are just so freaking good. And here we have the best Mud Slapper in the entire game, outside Master League. The Gastrodon, look at that. Took the move like a Chad. And now we can just go straight Ancient Power. All we need to do is just shield one and then get the boost, maybe? I mean, we don't need the boost. All we need to do is just tap our phone at this point. And they might have Ancient. I think it doesn't matter what they have. We should be fine. That's an Ancient Poggers, and then the shiny Moltres beat the non-shiny Moltres, and that's why you need a shiny one, and you need to get out of your house today, do your daily incenses, stay outside until you get a shiny one so you can try this team, because with this team, he said you have to have the shiny. Horrible lead. I mean, it's not a horrible lead, technically. I actually don't know which one does better into Licky Licky, whether it's Weezing or Moltres, because yes, they do super effective rollout into the Moltres, but the charge moves are bad. Like, Body Slam is just a bad move, and the other move is going to be either a Shadow Ball or Earthquake. I actually don't know why the opponent actually chipped and dipped. This is even better for us. I think the best play for the opponent is just to bring in Malamar, because Malamar does beat Weezing. Like, Psywave is just such an OP fast move, and somehow only Malamar knows that. I'm hoping that they give it to Mewtwo at the end of the day, because Mewtwo needs a big buff for mastering. Mewtwo is kind of like the worst legendary right now. I know some people like love Mewtwo, but to be honest, Mewtwo needs a buff. Needs either make Fairy Psycho Cut similar to Fairy Wind and Poison Sting, or just give it Psywave. We were able to land the first Brave Bird and the second one. That's how sick this Moltres is. We swap out, and now that Weezing will be met by the biggest wall, the Slapper. The Gastro itself, we're shielding the overheat. They swapped out into Licky Licky. Licky Licky doesn't do any damage to our Gastrodon, because our Gastrodon, yes, it's small, but it's very effective. Look at that. They top left, and we move to the next battle. We met the Feraligatr. This is one of the reasons why people actually love Moltres, because it destroys Feraligatr. Yes, you have like below average charge moves, but the Sucker Punch is just insane. Look at that. We took an Ice Beam, we don't care. That's how strong this Pokemon is. If they no shield, it will be actually annoying. And they did actually no shield. So now we have to shield this. We can do 4 and then throw. We throw the Ancient Power again. I mean, can we just boost? We throwed so many of these. They bring in their own Moltres. So what we need to do is we have to throw these Ancient Powers. And at the end of the day, we have to go to G-Weezing. So we were able to land a move, which is actually good for us, because now all we need to do is just to throw a Play Rough. Usually with dark Pokemon, there is always a poison. Oh my, they get the boost. They boosted with actually difficult. Oh my, dude, if one thought we're baiting. No, we're not bluffing here, my friend. kgod doesn't bluff. He sent it. And he nuked a boosted Moltres. Do we care about this? No, we don't care about this, because all of their moves are actually resisted. Because they can have Psychic, but it's not preferred. Yeah, that Pokemon's problem is that you only have Fairy moves, and now all we need to do is just go straight Water Pulse. When Water Pulse get the shield, the second one will actually nuke them. If they get a Moonblast debuff, it will be iffy, but I think this Gastro is still chilling. So how do you guys feel about this Gastrodon? I don't have an Ultra League Gastrodon, but like me watching these, I'm like, dude, I want to build one right now. I want to try Gastrodon in the Ultra League. Holy. Homeslice Henry has been hyping up Golurk in the Ultra League, and I think Golurk is just like a hard-hitting version of Gastro, but Gastro is just a tankier version, like a much tankier version. Like you saw how these, every time you need a ground Pokemon, Gastro is just gonna destroy them. This is actually a great catch, I'm assuming, as long as it's not a Meteor Mash, and it's a Meteor Mash. They swap in Drapion. And we're just going to throw a Play Rough here. The Play Rough does lots of damage. I don't know why they... well, them over-farming is kind of fine, because we're doing, like, neutral damage from the Fairy Wind. I don't think we shield. I mean, we can shield to farm down later. Okay, they have Sludge. Holy... Okay, we were able to knock them out, and now they bring in the Clefable. This is going to do so much damage, and okay, they shield it. Okay, it's not going to do that much damage because they shield it. This is the only situation. This is one of situations where you actually need Earth Power, because if you land the Earth Power, you can farm all the way down. We can let one go and shield the second one, but I don't think they get to a third one. So, one then throw. Perfect timing by kgod himself. And now all we need to do is shield and farm down. We have... do we have to, though? Maybe we can just let it go and farm down with Moltres. They get to the move. I think if we let it go and farm down with Moltres, that would have been a better chance. But that doesn't mean it's the better play, because they had so much energy. So either ways, it's not a guaranteed win. And we get a 3-2. Now, moving into the next set. Moltres into Boostagoon. Dude, look, this is what I'm talking about. Dude, Sucker Punch is so OP. Like, they are doing a neutral counter, we are doing a resisted Sucker Punch, and it literally did the same amount of damage. That's why I said Sucker Punch should not be the old counter, because the thing about counter was fine being OP, because fighting type is bad. Like, all the fighters are good because they have a second good typing. Okay, Poliwrath was good because of the water typing. Scrafty was good because of the dark typing. Medicham was good because it was the fighter that beats all the other fighters, and it was so tanky. But you can't give the same move to a dark Pokemon, because dark is the best neutral type beside normal. Dark and normal are like the best neutral types. Those types, like, just by having a neutral play, will win the matchup. And usually neutral Pokemons are like the best Pokemon, because you're not hard countering and they aren't hard countering you, and the better play will win, right? But when you're giving the best fast move to a dark Pokemon, you're just giving a huge advantage to a neutral type, right? It's similar to when, like, normal type Pokemons used to have... Oh my, they have Obstruct. Dude, that guy. Why you run Obstruct? So when you give the, oh my, they bring in Cress. This is not ideal. And again, this is one of the situations where having Shadow Weezing is actually better. Because 3 moves from Weezing KO, I don't think 3 moves KO from here. From non-Shadow, we actually need 4. Remember when Body Slam was OP? And the way of balancing normal type was like normal types with doing non-normal damage fast move. Like Licky would have Lick, Vigoroth would have Counter. Yeah, Vigoroth used to be insane, let's be honest. But Vigoroth did not have a second move. Well, they gave it Rock Slide. I mean, Niantic does some questionable stuff sometimes, I swear. Like Galarian and Moltres literally have bad charge moves. Like Ancient Power is meh. Like it's a very expensive move for a move that doesn't do that much damage. But it boosts. It can be fun to watch sometimes, someone getting it boosted. And this, the Brutal Swing here, it's not gonna do that much damage, but we can just go back to Gastro. And we know that Boostagoon does not have Cross Chop because they are running Obstruct for some reason. Obstruct does boost their defense, and I think it drop our defense, but we can just go straight Ancient Power and clap them. Like, what are you gonna do here, huh? Night Slash? Obstruct? Yeah, good one. We have the Ancient Power. It will take you out. That's why you run better Pokemons. Get outside. Use Adventure Incense. Or Daily Adventure Incense. Okay, next game. Moltres into Drapion. And this matchup, Drapion is supposed to win because Drapion has the better charge moves plus fast moves. Because our Sucker Punch is resisted, their Poison Sting in neutral. But you can look at that, how the resisted fast move is doing way more than the neutral fast move. That's how OP Sucker Punch is. What do we do now? Well, we did not shield, they did not shield. We have to no shield. Maybe the next one is going to be a guaranteed shield. Opponent's just going straight crunch is kinda... Like, what are you doing, bro? Like, just throw the Aqua Tail. Aqua Tail is buffed. It's no longer bad. They have a Brazian. We have to stay in because we are... we have something that's weak to it. I actually don't hate this shield because we can either nuke them now or grab the second shield. So that was actually a good play by Mr. kgod. And now we can just go to Weezing and wall the heck out of them. The problem is, what do we do now? They have something that walls our... Gastro, and I think this is the simple reason why you actually run Water Pulse. kgod with the great catch here. And the problem now is, what do we do, right? I think that switch should be up anytime soon. We get to the Water Pulse though, so that's the main thing. It's not as bad. I think at this point, we have to let them take our Gastrodon out, but the opponent was like, was aware, and then they swapped out. Like, no, I need to farm this thing down. But no, they misplayed. We take advantage of those misplays, let it go, and finish the game with our Weezing, because that's how you win the game. Weezing is going to be the thing that wins the game. We know Shield, because we know that we live that. We're doing some over farming, which is great. And now all we need to do is just throw a Brutal Swing. And... I think if we had Shadow Weezing, we would have been in a much better situation. Do we live this? I think we should, right? This is Ultra League. Yeah, in Great League, you actually don't live this. In Ultra League, you live this very comfortably. So, this is the reason why lots of people enjoy Ultra League more than Great League, because you can just no shield. You don't die in one charge move. And we got a 2991. We get a Rare XL, we get a Frigibax, and we need 9 MMR. Can 3-2 give us the Legend? Let's see. And yes, he gets to the Legend, and that was 18 MMR because of the upgrades. And yeah, thank you so much everyone for watching. This is the end of the video. And thank you so much kgod for sending us these amazing battles. I will leave kgod's stream in the description below. Feel free to check his live stream if you are a Ultra League or even a Master League player. He plays both. Or Little Cub. I mean, he plays everything. Okay, he plays everything, let's be honest. Make sure to give him a follow. And if you go to the stream, just say, I came from the Yasher YouTube channel. Just to make sure, you know, like, hey, we're here. We are here from the Papega YouTube channel. Thank you so much everyone for watching, and I hope you all enjoy the rest of your day, night, or whatever you're having. This is the end of the video. Make sure to like the video if you like the content, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't. I will catch you all in the next video. Peace.